Welcome to the Dragon Loft. We are at Never Ending Game Store, and we are playing our first game of Commander, so let's see how this goes. My name's Tyler.
I'm Josh.
I'm Mason.
I'm Victoria.
You guys excited?
Yeah.
All right. We already shuffled. Forgive us if there's any misplays. We're just having fun. All right.
I will go with you guys.
Yep, high roll's good.
6.
7.
6.
6.
Come on, 7.
What's up, Josh?
6.
Oh, come on.
What's with all the 6s?
I guess I'll go first, okay?
Who's your commander?
My commander is going to be Lenore Autumn Sovereign. So she has to deal with humans. It's going to be basically human tribal.
Okay. I'm playing Streffen, Marauder Progenitor. This is the first time I've read this card. Okay, so I'm using blood tokens and vampires. Cool.
I'm playing Wilhelt the Rock Cleaver. It is zombie tribal. Looks fun.
I'm playing Millicent. Good old spirit tribal. The goal is to get as many out on the board as possible.
Yes, and these are all four the Precons, or all four of these are the Precons from Innastrad. So, everyone ready?
Yeah.
I'll try.
I think I'll keep.
Yeah, I think I'll give it a shot.
I'm gonna mulligan.
Okay.
We're doing one free, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Awesome. Insert elevator music.
Loading.
Just make sure you shuffle good, Josh.
Oh, how did
Always.
Necro-Duality get in here? Oops.
They're all stacked.
oh yeah.
Mason, if you play turn 1 Sovereign,
It's not happening.
yeah, no, that you didn't draw your card yet.
I
But
think-
if you do-
I think Victoria got a soaring.
No.
We
I don't
didn't
need no
introduce
Sovereign
ourselves
in
yet.
this game. Oh, well, I kind of
I'm
do,
aiming,
yeah.
but
I'm aiming for 2 soul rings on turn 1. That's the goal.
Would anyone like to cut? Okay.
Okay, we all ready?
How far are we taking mulligan?
I mean, you want to play the game, right?
Yeah, I need a mulligan. Down to 6.
I'm telling you, he's shooting for the Sovereign.
Yeah.
Should have shuffled better.
I am
I
not
know.
searching for the soul ring. I had 2 lands and
But if
and
you just
five,
happen to have a soul ring in hand, you'll probably
5
draw
drops.
quits.
Oh,
Well, I also had 1 Dreadhorde invasion, but
not too bad,
and
not too
then
bad.
4 and 5 drops.
I think it's a slower hand, but it should be just fine for a pre-con
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for
I got a couple.
super crazy, but at least by turn 3 doing something.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm
Cut.
doing too. If that doesn't work, probably have someone else cut it.
Alright, I'll put 1 underneath. This is not any better, but I'm tired of shuffling. Alrighty.
Alright. Let's get started, everybody.
Okay,
Yep.
I'll draw a card. Play land, go ahead.
Draw. I will play a swamp and pass.
I will play an island. Pass.
Untap draw. Play an island, pass.
Now turn 1 soul rings.
But there's a turn 2 arcane signet. Go ahead.
Okay.
It may be or may not be the reason why I kept it.
I will
but
play a mountain, and then I will tap 2 to cast Blood Arsonist.
Oh no.
Whenever Blood Arsonist or Blood Artist, whenever Blood Artist or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life. Here you go.
It will be a shame if it's all gonna get bound, you know.
Play a swamp and pass turn.
Untap draw. Play a Plains Tap 2 for an Azorius Signet. Pass turn.
Trying to catch up, Mason?
Just a little bit.
I see how it goes. I see how it goes. I will tap 3. 2 of them is green. And I will play Yavi Maya Elder. Whenever it dies, I may search my library for up to 2 basic land cards, rebuild them, and put them into my hands and shuffle. Okay, and go ahead.
Tap, draw.
And I can sack him.
I will play a Shadowblood Ridge. And then I think what we're going to do is I'm going to tap red for black, red, and another black to cast Vampire Nighthawk, Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink. And pass turn.
Play a swamp. Tap 3 for a Cemetery Reaper. Other zombie creatures I control get +1/+1. I can pay 3, tap them to exile target card from a graveyard, and create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Play Plains. Tap 3 for a Hanged Executioner. Whenever he ETBs, I'll go and make a spirit, and I may pay 4 to exile him, exile target creature. Pass turn.
I'll untap, upkeep, rewards.
Did one creature die on your board?
Not
Okay.
yet.
Not yet.
Keep an eye on that Blood Artist.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I think I'll go ahead. I'll play Mirrored Landscape tapped. I'll tap 4 and I'll play Lenore. Or Lenore or something.
So what'd she do?
So she is 0/4, and at the beginning of combat on my turn, I get to put +1 counter of up to 1 target creature I control. Then, if I control 0 more creatures with different powers, I get to draw a card. But for Coven, I need to have 3 creatures with different powers. I guess I'll pass. Go ahead.
Okay.
Just so you know, Mr. Josh, I was thinking about attacking you, but
Why? I have 1 creature.
Play a
I wonder
swamp.
what that creature does, though.
I know.
Right now, he's just a 2/2.
But I'm keeping it friendly, okay?
I'm gonna tap a black for black red, and then another black red for 4. I'm gonna cast Strefun. And then I am going to move to combat with Vampire Nighthawk. And swing 2. We'll go your way, Victoria. Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink.
Fine. I'll take it.
So what does your commander do, Mr. Tyler?
So, flying, at the beginning of your end step, create a blood token for each player who lost life this turn. Whenever Strefun attacks, you may sacrifice 2 blood tokens. If you do, you may put a vampire card from your hand into the battlefield, tapped and attacking. It gains indestructible until end of turn. So,
So basically gonna cheat out
Yes.
big creatures.
yep. So, I did damage to Victoria, so I will create a blood token on my end step and pass the turn.
I would just like to point it out that I was the first one to hit, just so you know.
First blood.
I know. I'm just saying. I don't know why people just like, oh, let's go ahead and attack. But it's okay. Villains have been hurt.
I'm going to tap 3 for a Spark Reaper. Pay 3, sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. I'll gain a life and draw a card. And with that, I'm going to pass the turn.
Cool. Untap. Draw.
I missed the land drop. This is not good.
It's okay. I'll get 2 instead of you, you know. So
Oh,
in this way, it
that-
I'm
balances
going to go
out.
and activate Azorius Signet for a blue and a white. Tap 2 for a Breath of the Sleepless. I may cast spirit spells as though they had flash, and whenever I cast a creature spell during an opponent's turn, tap up to 1 target creature. Pass turn.
I'm gonna start tapping Tyler's creatures. He's just not gonna attack me.
I'm
And
just going to tap Yavi Elder so you can never block, Miss Victoria.
I already cannot block. It doesn't have no flying. I mean, you're not doing me a favor here.
I'm not.
I know. You could have.
So how many blood tokens do you have to sack for his ability?
2.
2. Pretty good.
Okay, so I'll go ahead. I'll play Temple of the False God. Decisions. But just. I think I'll just go ahead and I will pass the turn actually.
Okay. Untap. Keep. Draw. I will tap a red and tap this for black-red, and I will cast Knight's Whisperer. Sorcery, when you draw 2 cards and you lose 2 life. So draw 2 and lose 2. Then I will tap 2 blacks to cast a Charcoal Diamond, which enters tapped. And then I will move to combat. Josh, I'm going to swing this towards Victoria, and then Streffen is going to swing at you for 3. Flying.
I have no blocks.
Okay.
Did I ever do something to you, Tyler? Ever?
You're open for flying attacks. So,
Flyers for the win.
create a blood token for each player who lost life. So I will create 2 blood tokens
You're actually
on my
gonna
end step.
do 3 because you lost life too.
Oh, I did not know that. Interesting.
Right? It says.
For each
Yep.
player who, yeah, wow, okay.
Here I am helping you out.
Thanks.
No more.
No more.
No
That's
more.
all I've got.
That's your one freebie.
I missed a land drop, Josh.
Looks like it really hurt you.
It did.
And 5 mana over there. I'm sitting at 3. I
know,
did not draw a
right?
land, by the way.
I mean, I did get to play a Charcoal Diamond, so I feel like that would have been the best time to play it too.
All right. I'm going to move to combat. Mason,
You
I'm
can hit
swinging
me.
a
Oh.
3/4 at you.
Good.
I'll take 3.
Oh, you don't want to block, Mr. Mason?
No.
Okay.
Too many scary flying vampires.
Post combat, I'm going to tap 3 to sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. I'll gain a life, draw a card. I'm
You
sacrificing
will
itself.
also lose a life, and I will gain that life instead.
Okay.
But you still get to draw a card.
That does not help me. Pass the turn.
All right. Untap.
Okay, Mr. Mason, I'll just go ahead. I'll correct my Myriad Landscape.
Absolutely. Draw a card.
Library for 2 basic land cards.
I'm going to go ahead and pass turn.
Oh, Mason, you're also stuck in 3 lands. What a shame.
Am I Victoria?
I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
You're going to flash in a land?
I can't do that.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I'll go ahead.
Those go to hand, don't they? Or to the
Oh,
battlefield?
you're absolutely right. They do go to hand. Oh, my bad. Draw cards
It's your
for
one
turn.
freebie.
But it's okay. I will go ahead. I will play one of those lands. Yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll have that open. Just trying to cheat here. It's all good. Cannot count. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Victory's Envoy. So at the beginning of my upkeep, put +1 counter on each other creature I control. And then I will move to combat. At the beginning of combat on my turn, put +1 counter on top up to one target creature I control. Then if I control 3 or more creatures with different powers, draw a card. So I will go ahead. I will put +1 counter here, and I will get to draw a card. I will not attack. If I get to draw a card. And go ahead.
Okay. Untap. Keep. Draw. Oops. Interesting. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Tap that for black, and tap another black, and play a Rakdos Signet.
Must be nice to have all that mana.
Yeah, and then I'm going to tap a black for black red, and then one more red for Stormkirk Captain. First strike, other vampire creatures you control get +1/+1 and have first strike.
I would say nice, but it's nice.
Then I will move to combat.
In response,
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and pay 1, activate Azorius Signet for a blue and a white, tap 2, and we're going to cast Disorder in the Court for 2. Exile 2 target creatures and investigate 2 times. Return the exiled cards to the battlefield tapped under their owner's control at the beginning of the next end step.
Okay.
So I'm going to bounce him and him,
Okay.
and I will investigate twice.
So they'll come back at the beginning of my next end step.
Yep, so on your end step.
Okay.
I knew I had faith in you, Mason. Thank you.
I'm still going to combat.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to swing a 2/3 towards Mason.
I'll go ahead and take 2.
I will gain 2. And that's all I can do, so I'll move to my end step, and these will come back. Pass. You foiled my plans.
No cheating on big creatures today.
Tap 2 for a Talisman of Dominance. Look at that, I have more than
Hurrah,
3 mana. Then I'm going to pass the turn.
Absolutely. Untap. Draw. We're going to go ahead and tap blue, activate Azorius Signet, and we're going to sacrifice a clue to draw a card. And we will pass turn.
Okay, so I'll go to my untap. At the beginning of my upkeep, I get to put +1 counter on each other creature I control. Pass me guys, Mason. Thank you so much. So it goes to 1, it goes to 2. Then draw a card for turn. Oh. 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 I don't know if it's gonna help me or hurt me. But I'll go ahead and actually I will play land. And excuse me. Sorry, I sneezed.
You're fine.
I'll go ahead. I'll tap 5 and I will place Sigadra's Vanguard. So when it enters the battlefield or attacks, choose any number of creatures with different powers. Those creatures gain double strike until end of turn. It's not that bad, okay?
That's pretty bad.
So I'll have here, and actually let's do here. They're gonna gain double strike. Then I will move to combat, and on the Coven, do I get to put +1 counter on every time, or is it just because when I have 3 different powers?
I think it's the 1/1 counter every time, but
And then-
only you get to draw if you have
Just-
3
Yeah.
different.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then I guess I missed the first time around. So I will go ahead. I will put then +1 counter right over here, and then I control 3 creatures with different powers.
Yep.
Right. Yes.
2, 4.
Then I'll go ahead get to
Yeah.
draw a card.
2, 3, 4.
Mr. Josh.
That's Tyler.
Mr. Tyler. Sorry about that. I'll move to combat. Okay, and what we're gonna do is nothing has this touch, right?
No.
Okay. I will go ahead. I will attack you for 2 here, and they gain double strike, and 4 here. So could be possibly 8, possibly 4.
Okay. I think that I will take all of it.
Okay, so, and you'll take 4 from commander.
Yep.
Okay. And I'll go ahead and I will pass.
Okay. I will untap, keep, and draw. I will play a mountain. Who wants to draw a card?
Me.
Okay, Josh. Red for black, red, and a black. So 3 total. Damnable Pack. Target player draws X cards and loses X life. So draw 1 card and lose 1 life.
Is it land, Josh? Is it a land?
I'm
It
going
was a
to
land.
tap black and black. Stormkirk Condemned. Discard a card. Vampires you control get +1/+1 to end of turn. Activate only once each turn. Then I will move to combat. Any responses, Mason?
Yes, sir. I tap down my blue like a fool.
Okay, I'm swinging with these 2, and we have a trigger. Whenever Strefin attacks, you may sacrifice 2 blood tokens. If you do, you may put a vampire card from your hand into the battlefield, tapped and attacking, gains indestructible till end of turn. Sacrifice 2 blood tokens. I'm going to put Bloodlord Vazgoth with Bloodthirst 3. If opponent was dealt damage this turn, this creature enters the battlefield with 3 +1 counters on it. So it's a 6/6 right now. With first strike. Actually, it's a 7/7 with first strike. So Victoria.
Isn't dealing damage different to losing life?
If opponent was dealt damage, yeah, that's different than losing life.
Is it?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's just a 4/4.
Well, that was
Still
a
not
waste
bad.
of.
Nice card draw, Josh.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're welcome. Remember that. All right. So, Josh, 3, 4 is going at you.
Okay.
Mason, 3 is going at you, and Victoria, 4 is going at you.
I'll take it.
I'll go ahead and take my 2 as 3 as well.
And Mr. Josh, you got hit for commander.
Yes.
Okay, and then I will create 3 blood tokens because each of you lost life this turn. Oh, that's my end step, right?
Yeah.
Before my end step, I'm going to tap a red, discard a card, then draw a card. I'm going to discard this card and draw. Move to end step, create 4 tokens. Did any creatures die this turn? No?
No.
No, sir.
Pass turn.
Okay. Did you create 4? Because I
He
think
just
you could
created
always
3.
3. I didn't lose life last turn.
He said 4, but he meant 3.
What about Damnable Pack, though?
That was on
That
me.
was targeted
On
towards
him.
him
Oh.
because I
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, misplay. It's fine.
Swamp. Look at that. I have 5 mana.
Five mana sure would be nice.
I'm going to go ahead and tap 4. Cast Whale Help, the Rock Cleaver. Whenever another zombie I control dies, if it didn't have Decayed, I create a 2/2 black zombie creature token with Decayed. At the beginning of my end step, I may sacrifice a zombie. If I do, draw a card. I'm going to move to end step. I will not sacrifice a zombie, and I'll pass the turn.
On your end step, I'll go ahead and crack the clue, looking for a land. It wasn't there.
And I have to discard down to hand size.
Alright. Untap, draw. We'll looky there. Plains. And that's 5 mana. What's the plan? We'll go ahead and pass turn, discarding a Hallowed Spirit Keeper. Pass turn.
Okay, I'll go ahead. I will untap. During my upkeep, I'll get to put +1 counter on each creature I control. Mr. Mason, I'll need to die. Draw cards for turn.
So where are you swinging that 4/4 with double strike, Miss Victoria?
I don't know, we'll see.
They don't have double strike anymore.
Whenever
it
it attacks, I get to choose for them to have double strike.
Oh, or attacks. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes things...
Trickier.
Yeah.
Right, so let's start out with, I'll just go ahead, I will play a land. I don't like it. Okay, I have 4, 5, 3, right? So let's start with 2. I'll go ahead, I will play Wall of Morning. So when there's a battlefield, exile the card from the top of my library face down for each opponent you have. And then at the beginning of my end step, if I control 3 more creatures with different powers, put a card exiled with Wall into its owner's hand. So I will go ahead, I'll exile 3 cards, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. They're gonna be exiled. Then so that's 3, 5, 4. Okay. I will go ahead. I will move to combat. I will put +1 counter over here, and then I will still have 3 different powers. 4, 5, 3, 0. I'll get to draw a card. Yeah. Then I will go ahead. I will move to combat. So I will be attacking. I know for sure that I will be attacking this creature, and this creature. So whenever Cigar Driving Guard attacks, choose any number of creatures with different powers. So that's why I'm attacking with those ones. And Mr. Tyler, hello. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is, you don't have flyers, do you?
No.
No. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is, I might actually give you a shot. I will go ahead, I will attack you for, so this one's gonna be 5, 4 with double strike right over here.
Okay.
And Mr. Mason, well, actually I'll attack you with this creature, and I'll attack you with this creature. And Mr. Mason, just because we need to start doing something, I'll attack you.
I'm at 32, Victoria. Who saved your butt last time? I'll go
And
ahead and
I'm
block with my
very
1/1.
grateful. And
I'm gonna block with Stormkirk on him, so I will just take 6. Right?
Okay.
It
Yep.
doesn't have trample.
I'm attacking
Oh,
this one
yeah,
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So this one's gonna be double strike. So you taking 6,
Mhm.
then you have some blood artist triggers.
Yep.
Because
so
2 creatures
2
died.
creatures died. I'll gain 2 life. I will lose 1.
No,
Well, actually-
target player loses 1, and you gain 1.
So technically it would just be I gain 1 life because one of those were my creatures.
No, target player. You get the target
Yeah.
who loses, even on yours.
Oh. Okay. So
You-
Victoria will lose 2 life and I'll gain 2.
That's fair. I'm fine with that. Okay, so I'll go ahead. I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I will play Dearly Departed. So it's a 5/5 flying, and as long as it's in my graveyard, each human that enters the battlefield with additional +1 counter on it. And then at the beginning of my end step, I control creatures with 3 different powers, and I'll go ahead. I will put a card exiled with Wall of Mourning into its owner's hand. It's going to be mine. And go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Okay. I am going to tap a red for 2 here. So we've got 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to cast Ancient Craving, draw 3 cards, and lose 3 life. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll play a land for turn. Then I will tap a black for red black and another black for Scion of Opulence. Whenever Scion of Opulence or another non-token vampire creature you control dies, create a treasure token. Sacrifice 2 artifacts, exile the top card of your library, and may play that card this turn. Okay. We are just going to do this. Tap 1, discard a card, draw a card, discard a swamp, and draw. Okay. I will move to combat.
In response,
I mean,
we'll go ahead and tap 3 for a Nebelgast Herald. Whenever Nebelgast Herald or another spirit enters the battlefield under my control, tap target creature and opponent controls. Breath of the Sleepless will also trigger, so I'll tap another creature. So we'll tap him.
are you sure you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll tap both of those. Then I'll go ahead and tap and activate Azorius Signet for a blue and a white. Cast a Ghostly Pilfer. Tapping, tapping. So we'll tap down that, and we'll tap down.
So this is the only thing that's going to get rid of this.
I've got answers.
Okay.
And we'll tap down that.
Oh, I do have
Mr.
Squire
Answers Man
right
over
here,
here.
just so you know.
Alright. And after that, I'm good.
Okay, I will.
Oh, look, starting controlling the board, Mason, huh? A little bit
Victoria,
controlling.
I didn't feel very good having hate swung at me for no reason. Gotta make a statement.
I'm sorry.
Mason, I'm going to swing Stormkirk at you.
For 2.
Yep, first strike.
Yes, sir.
Move to end step, create a blood token, pass.
2 blood
2.
tokens. You lost a life.
Mm.
Just sitting there with your blue spells.
I'm going to tap 2 for a Dreadhorde Invasion. Beginning of my upkeep, I lose 1 life and amass 1. Whenever a zombie token I control with power 6 or greater attacks, it gains life thinking until end of turn. Tyler, do you have any creatures in your graveyard?
Yes. 1.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tap 3 and exile it, and I will create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Then I'm going to move to end step I will sacrifice a zombie. And when I do, whenever another zombie creature I control dies, if it didn't have Decayed, I'll create a 2/2 black zombie creature token with Decayed. And I draw a card. And pass the turn.
I like how you just flip the zombie, you know.
Yes.
Untap, draw.
You can cast your commander, you know.
I could.
I can pass the turn, you know, wait till Tyler's turn.
We're going to go ahead and imprison the moon your Vanguard. So it's now a land that has tap, add colorless. And we will pass turn.
I should give you the dice.
Yes. Okay. I'll take it. Okay, I will go ahead. I will put +1 counter right over here, +1 counter over here. That goes to 4, 5. And our kind signet stays the same.
Oh, good. You got rid of the double striker.
For right now. I'll go ahead.
And
I probably would have died this turn if you didn't do that.
Probably pretty bad.
No.
No, I hope for a little bit of cooperation, everybody.
Exactly. No.
I'll go ahead. I will tap 3. I'll play Order of Advocist. So at the beginning of my upkeep, each player may put 2/1 counters on the creature they control. If a player does, creatures that play control can attack me or planeswalker I control until next turn. Okay?
Dangerous deal.
Why? Just attack all each other. I mean, that's it. Okay. So after that, I think what I'm gonna do is I will just go ahead. I will move to combat. I will put +1 counter. Actually, let me see. So I have 6, 5, 6. I'll go ahead. I'll put it over here. + counter right over here. Then I will go ahead. Okay, so and then I get to draw a card because I control 3 creatures. So then I will attack, and Mr. Tyler, I will go ahead. I will attack you for 6 right over here, and then Mr. Josh, as it's just 3/3 and 2/2 with Decayed, right?
+1/+1, so it would be a 4/4 and 3/3 Decayed.
Okay, yeah, and Mr. Josh, I'll attack you for 5, and then Mr. Tyler, I'll go ahead, I'll attack you for 6 also. So I'll be hitting you for 12 here.
Okay.
And Mr. Josh, I'm attacking you for 5.
No blocks?
I will
You
block.
remember that, Mason?
I will block this one.
Okay.
So I will just take 6.
Yep, you can take 6.
Where's...
Okay, and then because one creature died, yep, do you want me to lose 2 life?
1 life.
Yes, okay, I'll go ahead, I'll lose a life. And then what I'm gonna do, I think I'll just pass the turn. Go ahead.
Okay. Untap. Keep. Draw.
I got far ahead. Should have not done that.
What do I want to do? I think I'm going to tap Charcoal Diamond, sack this. I'm going to discard a swamp and draw a card. Okay. I'm going to move to combat now.
Mason, would like to do something?
No 2-drop spirit I can cast this turn.
Are you sure?
Yes. Or else I would.
Oh,
I'm going to swing both of these. Do you have anything with flying right now?
Actually, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, this
So
one is not.
we're just going to go 3 towards Josh and 3 towards Victoria. Well, 4
4
each.
Sacking some blood tokens.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Sack 2 blood tokens.
A vampire Kalia.
And we
That's
are
actually
going
pretty cool
to
for
put
free.
down Patreon of the Vein. When Patreon of the Vein enters the battlefield, destroy target creature and opponent controls. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, exile it and put a +1 counter on each vampire you control.
Oh.
Oh.
So we are going to destroy. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm thinking Victory's Envoy with all the +1 counters.
I mean, it could be. Look at Mason's, all those.
They're 1/1s.
But
And
it's
2
flash.
ones.
Don't look at my little zombies over here.
No.
We're gonna go
you-
with Victory's Envoy, and it'll exile it.
So you'll go ahead and you'll exile it,
Yep.
right?
And then now I need some dice
Okay.
Whoa.
on each other,
On each
each vampire.
Pretty good. Plus the +1. Who's that attacking at, by the way?
He will be attacking Victoria.
So how much am I
It would
taking?
just be the fair way to go.
Tyler, I think you.
5 commander from me
Okay. So, and you hit me basically for 5 here and, then
5
6.
here.
6, right?
Or 6, yep.
Okay. So that's
Why am I
11.
the lowest,
So
why
I'll
am
go
I
to
at the lowest
22.
life? I've got
I don't.
nothing over
It
here.
just keeps happening. It's all fires. Where's that one card, the blue one that gives you zombies flying? You need that.
Eternal Overlord.
Yeah, did they put that one in here?
Yep.
I'm going to tap a black, sacrifice a blood token, discard Urge to Feed, and draw a card. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. That would have been a good one to play beforehand, but that's okay. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm going to tap a black for black and a red. And I'm going to tap red for another black and a red, so that's 4 total, and then 2 black. And I'm going to cast Nirkana Reverent. Whenever I tap a swamp for mana, add an additional black.
In response, I'm
Okay.
back.
Oh.
Oh.
Now you have responses.
Yeah.
The one counter on all these decks, Arcane Denial.
Oh.
Unless his controller pays what? No, I'm
No.
just kidding.
So next turn you'll draw 2, and on his turn I'll draw 1 because I need lands.
Okay. So I will move to my end step. 2 people took damage.
Mm-hmm.
Create 2 blood tokens.
Yep. How many cards are in hand?
2.
2. Good. Good.
Oh.
So that's it.
Alright.
Alright, let's draw some cards.
Untap.
Who else is drawing cards, Mr. Mason?
He's drawing 2.
Okay.
Mr.
I'm
Tyler.
drawing a card.
On my umps.
On his upkeep.
Oh, I will draw 2 then.
See? Now you can cheat more stuff out with Mr. Stefan.
Thanks.
On my upkeep, I forgot. I make. There it is. A zombie army and lose a life. Can I have a dice, please?
Yeah, absolutely. Here.
I gave
Oh,
away
I
the
didn't-
dice and then I need it.
I was
You're
supposed to
going
put
to
a
sack it anyway,
token on
Mr.
this
Josh.
Hmm. I'm gonna tap 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. X will be 4. Dread summons for 4. Each player mills 4 cards. For each creature card put into a graveyard this way, I create a tapped 2/2 black zombie creature token.
No Decade.
Okay.
1,
1,
2,
2.
2.
2.
2.
I got 1.
So that's 5 total?
See you back in this.
Yeah, maybe. Can I have another dice, please? Thank you. They are tapped. Alright, and then...
Discarded only 5 tokens.
Yep.
Only 5?
I didn't get any. I got 2 lands, or 3 lands and an enchantment. I'm going to move to end step, and then at the beginning of my end step, I may sacrifice a zombie, and I will sacrifice a zombie, which will create me. Can I have another dice, please? Another Decayed.
Did that die?
I sacrifice
Technically?
it, yes.
Yes.
So whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, exile it and put a +1 counter on each vampire you control. So yeah, I mean, it will not be available anyways, but does that trigger happen on that?
Yes.
It would, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Then I draw a card.
Alright.
Oh boy, pass turn.
Alright.
You want to just keep sacrificing your
Untap
stuff?
draw.
If you don't attack me, I will.
Maybe I will.
Alright. I think it's time to press the big red button, everybody. Play planes.
Oh, I didn't. I thought you were telling me to turn off the recording.
No.
It's about to get real.
A white and a blue.
Just gonna censor.
So we'll have 6 mana, and we're going to go ahead and cast a Flood of Tears. Return all non-land permanents to their owner's hands. If I return 4 more non-token permanents you control this way, I may put a permanent card from your hand into the battlefield.
Okay, so with you doing
Yeah.
that.
See it untap mana.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not much, okay. So I'll go ahead, I will tap 2, I will go ahead, I'll sack him.
Yeah.
Switch my I'll just get to draw a card, and when they die, I may switch my library for up to 2 basic land cards, reveal them, and put into my hands and shuffle. So I'll go ahead, I will sack him to draw a card, and then, because he dies, I'll get to search my library for 2 lands, and I think it really matters much. Let me see if I drew, like, you know, a Manatize or something.
I can't pay the one if you have it.
Oh, this would be so good. But I don't think it has it. So.
I don't think so.
You don't know.
Go ahead. Try your mana tide.
No. Goes to my hand. Okay, good. So it returns all non-land,
Yep.
right?
So I'll get Imprison the Moon back. You get that back to your hand as well.
Oh.
Because the land, it's enchantment. It's not exiled.
Yeah, but then it technically counts as a land, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
So it stays out.
Oh, amazing. There you go. So, and we get to
I'll
choose...
just recast.
yeah, I
No,
guess
just me.
Oh, just you?
Just me.
Oh, okay, but we put our commanders basically in our... We can choose to put it in our hand,
Yeah.
right? Okay, yeah.
And I will go ahead and put a Oyobi who split the heavens. Flying 3/6. Whenever I cast a spirit or arcane spell, create a 3/3 white spirit creature token flying.
Ooh.
Go to my end step. Time to discard some cards.
Yeah. Don't really like it, Mason.
Not
Yeah.
a fan?
No, not really. Gonna create a bunch of spirits now. Gonna attack in the air. Here I am thinking Tyler's a threat, and we know.
Everyone was a threat. It was time to.
Well,
restart.
besides Josh, yeah, besides Josh.
Josh, you had like 6 3/3s. If you played
Yeah,
another
but-
Lord, that'd be pretty close to lethal for somebody.
Okay.
I'm not saying you're the only reason for that.
I pulled them out of the hat. No way of doing it again.
Yeah, discard a Ghostly Pilfer. That'll get me back down to 7, and I'll pass turn.
Okay, so I will go ahead. I will untap a keep draw cards.
Must be nice. I only have to discard 1 card.
I
after
know,
that.
right? Go ahead, I will tap 2. I will start with Arcane Signet. Then I guess we'll start doing it again. I will tap 4. I will play my commander. Then I will go ahead. I will tap 3. I will play, Orza Advocate. And after that, I will go ahead. I will tap 1/1. I will play Wall of Morning. I have a bunch of lands. So I will move to my combat. I will go ahead. I will put +1 counter here, and then I have 3 creatures with. By the way, when Wall enters the battlefield, I'll exile the top 3 cards face down. So 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. Moving to combat, I'll put +1 counter here, as then I have Coven basically. I get to draw cards. 3/6 flower. Mr. Mason, I don't like that. Dollar. I'll hit you for 3.
6, right?
No.
It's 3.
Other.
Oh no, give me a second.
It's different powers.
Choose any number of creatures with different powers.
So you
Yeah,
could choose
so
it.
yeah, I can choose it. Yeah, actually I'll choose it. I'll hit you for 6.
Is that how that works?
Yeah. It says choose any number of creatures with different powers.
There was only one, so there wouldn't be any other different ones.
It's different from any,
Okay.
any other
Alright.
creature she chose.
That's pretty
Then
good then.
I'll move to my end step, and I'll have to discard 4 cards. I wonder what that's going to be. Actually, I will go ahead. I know for sure I will discard Dearly Departed. I will discard 2 lands. I will discard 3 lands. And before I discard, I will actually, because I have Coven, I get to draw cards. Well, I get to put the card exiled with it to its owner's hand, so I guess I'll have to discard 1 more. I'll discard another land. And go ahead.
4 lands.
I know, you need some lands, Josh?
I do.
Alright, play a land.
We'll just pretend it's organized. Okay, it's bad. It's like really bad.
Okay, so I'm going to tap 3, play Dark Imposter. And then I will tap 4, this one, tapping this for red for Streffen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. I have to discard down to, or discard 3 cards.
We could have Beast Mason, and you're like, oh, bounce everything back.
How many you
Discard
discard last turn?
1,
I discarded 4.
How could we have peace when there was a lethal on everyone's field? Except for mine.
2,
None of that.
Lethal. I would have to swing with all of my creatures and
3.
hope that they all get through.
And you'd have to hope that they didn't swing at you first.
Alright, Josh,
Right.
your go.
But also, having Victoria reset the counters was pretty important.
Yes.
Because
No, let's not focus on Victoria's counters, okay?
Play
Let's
land for turn.
not do that. No. It's all good. Like, look at that 0/4 defender. Doesn't do anything. I might have, like,
Tap 2.
flyers, but
Talisman of Dominance. I'm going to tap 5 for Liliana's Mastery. Zombies I control get +1/+1, and whenever it enters, I create 2 2/2 black zombie tokens.
see, Josh, you did have a lord in hand.
A what?
A lord. A +1/+1 effect.
Oh, I see. And pass turn.
you have 7 cards in your hand, Josh?
I'm going to have to discard hand size. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 7. All right, there we go.
Alright. Untap, draw.
That's what I was talking about. Sometimes I think it's ghosts or spirits.
Spirits.
It's okay, Mason. Cast as many as you can. Three spirits. Go ahead. Go do it.
Start with an Azorius Signet.
That's not a spirit.
It
I
is not
know.
a spirit.
Take it back. Take it back and reply it. I want to see spirits.
I'm going pass turn.
That's it? You have some Nebelgeist in your hand bag, Mason?
Josh, are we buddies? I think we could be friends.
Well,
Okay.
you
At the
haven't
beginning
swung at
of
me
my
really yet.
upkeep, each player may put 2+1 counters on the creatures they control. And if the player does, they cannot attack me.
I will.
I'll go ahead and do that. Notice, not the commander.
Okay, I get to trigger it. Ooh, very cool. So I'll go ahead. I will play Fortify Village, Riverland Forest. So it comes untapped. So what we're gonna do afterwards is so let's start with first. I'll go ahead. I will tap 3. I will cast Somberbolt Sage. Okay, fantastic. Then I will go ahead. I will tap 2. I will play Einok Bondkin, so here's going to be a 2/1, and I can outlast him. And each creature I control with +1/+1 counter, and it has first strike. Is that all right with you, Mr. Mason?
Sure, why not?
Okay, fantastic. Then what we're going to do is we will go ahead and we will move to combat. Yes?
Hmm?
Is that all right? I'll go ahead. I'll put +1 counter right over here. I have a Coven because 3/1/0. Draw cards. I will go ahead. I'm not going to be attacking anyone, but in my second main, what I'm going to do is I will tap white, colorless, white, 2 colorless, and green. So there's going to be 6, and I will go ahead. I will cast Celestial Judgment. For each different power among creatures on the battlefield, choose a creature with that power. Destroy each creature not chosen this way.
So, does that involve targeting a creature?
Good question. Do you have something that stops targeting creature? Do you have something?
Wait, so you have to choose a creature?
Yes.
Okay, so you'd have to choose all of our creatures, correct?
For each creature with different powers among creatures on the battlefield,
Well,
I guess.
basically,
Oh,
she
so
would,
everyone extra.
as 0 power, choose a 0 power on the battlefield. Choose a 1 power, choose 2 power, 3
Yeah,
power.
so I'll go
4
ahead.
power.
I'll choose 0. This one's going to be 1.
Only
Only
one
one.
now. For each different power,
Choose a creature.
a creature with that power.
Oh,
So
okay.
you get 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, so basically I just destroy my board and like...
Yeah,
Sort of destroy.
smooth.
That was not what I was going to do, but
You
alright.
can take it back. Everyone in favor? No.
Okay, no, it's okay. I cast it. It's all good. I just...
Do you have 5 power anywhere?
I don't.
That means you gotta choose between my
She can
zombie
choose
creature.
any creature. So she chooses 3 of hers before she
Yeah.
chooses ours.
So for each
Right.
different power among creatures on the battlefield, choose a creature with that power. Because how...
on the battlefield in total. So I have 5 as well.
Right.
Do you
I've
have
got a
4?
5. He's got a 5.
Oh, I have a 4. The one I wanted to keep.
Yeah.
Okay,
So we'll start with 0.
Okay, so I guess...
And That's all the other zeros on the
yeah.
board.
So for 1,
Either your commander or your
yeah, I'll keep my commander.
2.
For 2, I get to choose, right?
Victoria, if you let me
So basically only
keep
one.
IOB, I can help you out here.
So since you don't have a 2, you'd have the only 2 that's on the board is Josh's zombie.
It's a 3/3.
It's a 3/3, yeah.
Oh, so there isn't
So,
a 2.
Yeah, honestly.
Victoria, before this all happens, if you choose IOB for your 5, I can make sure you're not going to die soon.
Who is it 5? Is there any other creature that's 5?
No, that's a 4. Oh, it's a
It's
5 because there's 2 5s. A 5/5 zombie.
Okay, Mason, so you offered me a deal here. Okay, let
Yes.
me listen to
You
it.
do realize every time he casts a spirit or arcane spell, he creates a
You
board.
do realize he is a
What's
zombie lord.
one? All he got to do is
Mason,
chomp.
what was your deal?
Do
What was
zombies
that?
have trample?
I can make sure you won't die for a very long time, and you'll get a nice little board of creatures.
That
How
sounds
can
that
you do that?
appealing, yeah.
No, Victoria, imagine going from 22 to like 40 life. How sweet would that sound?
So you're.
Well,
I
everyone
imagine
else
you're
gets-
keeping
No,
that 3.
just you and me.
Yeah, I'm
which
keeping this
means-
3, so
means
this
my commander will
one's
die.
gonna
And mine.
Are you going to take my deal?
So this 4 will stay then.
Yes.
And then we're to 5s.
Sorry, Mason. I cannot.
Okay.
I know you're a good player, Mason. I know you're gonna be like, you have some tricks up on your sleeves.
All
I know,
right.
it's
Someone
okay.
else gets the deal.
Okay.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
No,
And,
you got to keep your zombie.
And then almost.
We were going.
We were. And then you got to keep
At
your
the beginning of
zombie.
my end step,
No.
okay,
That
I have
was
a problem.
her.
I get to draw. Well, get to
I didn't
draw card
choose
was
it.
exiled, and
We both argued
Go
our
ahead.
cases.
Well, you can't swing at her anyway, so that leaves me or him.
I just did a very bad
Right.
thing that I just didn't think it was working the way it was
Who's
working.
been beaten
So
face this whole game?
I will
Right.
play a mountain.
So why would you?
You tell me. You tell me, Josh.
I feel like there's like some teaming up
Okay.
going on there.
So
Okay.
how about this? This is what I'm going to do.
Attempted alliance.
Black. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exile target creature. Put a +1 counter on Dark Imposter. And the reason I put it under it is because Dark Imposter has all activated abilities of all creatures exiled with it.
That's triggered.
But yeah,
yes,
it's not activated.
Luckily.
that's triggered.
Well, what's an activated ability then?
Something that has a
No,
cost,
just get rid
like
of it,
tapping
honestly.
or
Get
anything
rid of
like
it.
that.
Okay.
3/3 double strike.
That didn't happen exactly how I
Victoria
wanted
Garland
it to.
turns
I mean,
into
it's
an
still a.
You might be.
Then I'm going
It's
to
still a
tap
good
this for a Rakdos.
I thought you
Signet.
had it. I don't have it
Oh,
here.
did you already destroy that creature?
No, you bounced it back with Flash of Tears.
Oh, that's right. I thought
Mason, I'm swinging 5 at you.
You're at 30 live. It's fair. Like casting your big creature spells and being like,
I'm disappointed in this. That's all I'm saying. So I'm going to go ahead and tap white, activate the signet, tap a white and a blue. Go ahead and cast a Benevolent Offering. Choose an opponent. You and that player each create 3 1/1 white spirit creature tokens of flying. Mr. Josh.
Hey!
Choose an opponent. You gain 2 life for each creature you control, and then that player gains 2 life for each creature they control. Wait, what? Yeah, okay. So, Mr. Josh, you'll gain 8 life. I'll gain 6 life, and we'll each make 3 spirits.
So you'll gain 1 life, basically.
No, because I make the spirits first.
and then. he can
Well,
block.
after you... Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. So you'll just
Yeah,
block
3.
1.
Well, I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So you go ahead and gain 8, and then I'll go ahead and block. Chump. It doesn't have trample, does it?
No.
All right.
All right, that's all I got.
Untap.
Did you gain your 8 life, Mr. Josh?
I did. Upkeep and draw.
Producer
I'm
29.
still down at 29.
Wow.
I'm going to play a Mortuary Mire. It enters battlefield tapped, and when it enters, I may put target creature card from my graveyard on top of my library. I'm going to choose Stitcher Geralf.
Mhm. I feel like there's like some teaming up going on here, okay? Tyler, just so you know.
Let's see.
I offered you the same deal. You didn't take it.
I'm going to tap 3 for a Commander Sphere. Then I'm going to tap. Hold on here.
going to 40 life. I was going to like 32.
1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. Tap 2 for a Dreadhorde Invasion. And another 3 for Cemetery Reaper.
Nice.
Miss Victoria.
Right on, Mr. Josh.
Only one turn since you gave me life and spirits. I'm going to swing a 6/6 zombie token at you. And whenever a zombie token I control with power 6 or greater attacks, it gains lifelink until end of turn.
Let me then.
It gets other zombie creatures I control get +1 here, and zombies I control get +1 there.
Josh, what are you doing to me?
I'm
Okay.
swinging 6 at you.
Fine, I'll take
6
it.
lifelink.
I'll take it. I'll take
Okay.
6. Here.
Very nice work.
The revenge is gonna be bad.
I will pass the turn.
All right.
Maybe.
I expected you to block.
Untap.
You got 2 blockers there.
Draw.
No. We are not doing that. No. No. Let me just check my graveyard, for no reason.
For no reason, eh?
No.
Yeah, we got about 20 minutes.
And then we go like full aggro, be like, oh, I'm attacking you. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
just
I want to do
stop
that.
reading.
Oh,
When it gets down to the wire, just stop reading the cards and just like, all right, this is what happened. Deal with it.
Go ahead and pay 3 white for a Hanged Executioner, which will make another spirit on entering. So to stress 3. Now we'll pass turn.
Almost moved. Okay, you pass in turn?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'll go ahead. I will untap upkeep draw. Ooh. Very cool. I like it a lot. So I'll go ahead. I will play a land. I'll go ahead. I will tap 2. Oh, no. I'll go ahead. I will tap this 2. I will play Talisman of Unity right over here. Then what I'm going to be doing is... Mr. Josh, I can't let you attack me again. So what I'm going to do is I'll cast it for 7. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So when it enters the battlefield, exile all zombies. Then return all human creature cards from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Okay then.
So it exiles just all the zombies. And I will go ahead, I will return all humans. And I believe I have a dearly departed in my graveyard. So as long as it's in my graveyard, each human creature I control enters the battlefield with additional +1 counter in it. And I have some
I
ETB
have an
triggers.
answer.
Good work.
No, you don't!
I do.
Tyler. Josh, tell him no. I know
don't
I just
have
killed your
counter
creatures, but
spells.
still, tell him no. Okay? So when it enters the battlefield, I'll create a 2 green wolf, 3 green beast, and 4 green creature beast. For another beast? Give me a second. So 2 green wolf, 3 green beast, creature token, and 4 green beast. I don't think that I have a... Oh no, I do. I don't know what I'm thinking. So,
No haste though.
unfortunately,
We've got
but
one
it's all
turn.
good. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead. I will tap 3. Oh. Yeah, I will go
Aren't you
ahead.
glad you have the spirits now?
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
I will tip 3. I will play Bastion Protector. So command the creatures I control get +2/+2 and have indestructible. Then I will move
Wait, what?
Bastion.
Commander creatures you control. Okay.
Yes. So then
It's like-
I
Have
will
some- gotta
move to
read.
combat. I will go ahead. I will put +1 counter right over here. I will obviously gonna have a Coven, so I get to draw cards. Then I will move to combat. Mr. Josh, I'm just gonna hit you for 2 right over here.
I'll take it.
Sounds good. And then I'll move to my end step. At the beginning of my end step, I'll go ahead. I will get the last card from Wall of the Morning. And go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Remember how I said I had an answer?
Do you not anymore?
Well, maybe I do. No. I'm just-
In worst case scenario, I guess we can try
I
and
think I
swing-
just drew a different answer. What are all the power of your creatures?
Like 2/2, 3/2,
What
1/1.
what
Well,
about-
1/2.
You have
This
the
is
beast.
4/4,
3/3,
3/3, 2/2s, 2/5s, 2/5s, 0/4, 4/6, 3/3. Oh, sorry about
So
that.
you-
Actually, it was 4, but
Are you trying to swing
It's okay.
for lethal, or are you trying to blow everything up?
One of them. One will be lethal.
She has only 1 flyer, by the way, which I
That's-
could
that doesn't
potentially
matter.
deal with.
I
Red.
can't do anything.
Red. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna cast Mob Rule.
Oh no!
Gain control of all creatures with power 3 or less until end of turn. Untap those creatures. They gain haste until end of turn.
oh. Where's your kid? No, now Mason, huh?
Counter something else.
Good for you. Okay, 3 or
3
less.
spirits
3 or
from
less.
me.
Okay, so in response, I will go ahead. I will tap 2. I will go ahead. I'll sack Yavin my Elder.
Okay.
And I get to draw a card and then go search for my library for 2 basic lands. But basically, you will be taking this. You will be taking this. You will be taking this. And basically all those creatures. Yeah. You're not gonna get my commander just because it was +2/+2 until that
Right.
die.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll go.
And these 2.
Yes, absolutely.
There's just one of each of these.
Yes. As far as
Who are you
I know.
killing?
Bye-bye, Mason.
Bye-bye, Mason.
Goodbye, Victoria.
Could be.
Okay, so I don't have my commander out, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I am swinging now. I think I have to. I'm going to actually tap this for 3 mana before I move to combat. So I have 3 floating.
Which color?
Does anyone would like to cut?
Which color? Let's do red. Oh no, let's do black. Sorry, red. So 3 red. Tap 1 black. Stormkirk Captain. Other vampire creatures you control get +1/+1. Have first strike.
Too bad those are all are humans.
Yeah, that's fine. It just gives my zombies a
And
little bit.
spirit.
1 more zombie. Okay. So 6 damage. 12, 13, 14, 15.
Remember, she's got 1 on the ground blocker.
No, it's fine.
I have 1
Are you
underground, 1
angels?
flying. Yeah.
If I got rid of that flyer blocker, do you think you could do a little bit better?
Look at Mason's life. He had 36.
You don't get to just bring everything back and everyone be cool with that.
No, I don't. And if Tyler decides to take me out, I'll go out. But if he doesn't. Look at Mason, 36 life.
What?
Yeah.
And what board?
Well,
My 3
so
spirits.
return,
My
yeah.
3 spirits. Ooh. So scary.
Yeah, I gotta take, everything is going in. Victoria, I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's all good. I deserved it, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know.
Coven at the beginning of your end step.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the end step. So I don't think it's gonna really matter much. Well, I'll definitely have to block right over here. And I think what I'm gonna do. So that's 6, right? 7, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 3, 15. So I don't think it's gonna really do much. So what I'm gonna do is, Mason, I'll go ahead, I'll block this guy.
Sure.
This is yours, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna die anyway, might as well, do something.
Take out one of his creatures.
I know. So you
So
have
to make
3.
this easy, how much damage do you take?
I'll be taking 14.
Okay.
Yes.
So before we get rid of any creatures, after you take 14 in my second main, I'm just
Okay.
going to tap 1 red.
Mhm.
Oh, I forgot about these 2.
Just gonna kill me?
That would have been
Like
lethal
that?
for you.
Okay. Yeah.
But I still, in my post main, I'm tapping 1 red and I'm casting Blasphemous Act.
What does it do?
Okay.
What does it do?
Most of the 13 damage to each creature.
Oh.
Most of the creatures are victorious that are now.
Yeah, I know, but the
die.
angels or those things would have been.
Well, it was fun playing, It's good to know that,
You're the first one eliminated.
I know, right?
I didn't mean to do that. It just, that was the
Just
best thing
happens.
for me to do.
Weird.
You could have brought me down to 1 life and then be like, oh, somebody wants to kill her,
Here you go,
Here's one
Josh.
shot.
We have 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So I did my part.
Yeah, get us a little closer.
1,
Now someone can kill
2.
me and then
3, 4. Will help.
Yep.
Oh, lose a life. Zombie army.
may have not been that good of an idea to play Blasphemous Act, I guess, but it's okay.
I'll tap 5 for Stitcher Gareth.
I'll just eliminate myself from
And then I'm going to move to end step. I'm going to sacrifice the zombie army.
On your end step, I'm going to go ahead and tap 3 and flash in Nebelgast Herald, tapping that.
Okay. Sacrificing the zombie army to make a 2/2 with Decayed and draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Play 9. We're going to go ahead and tap 4. Play a Breath of the Sleepless. I may now cast spirit spells that I flash, and whenever I cast one, tap up to 1 target creature. And then we'll go ahead and pass turn.
Untap. Keep draw. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3. Shoot, I don't have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. So red, red. 1, 2. Bloodsworn Steward. And then one, 2, 3 for Vampire Nighthawk. And then I'm going to leave it at that. Pass.
Who are you swinging at, Mr.
Untap.
Josh?
Upkeep, lose a life, and a mass, and draw. Play a swamp. I'm going to tap 3. Each player will mill 3 cards, and I'll need to see what you mill.
Two lands.
3.
3.
I'll exile this and that, and I will make a 5/5 blue zombie.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tap blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. X will be 2. I'm going to drown in the dreams. Choose one. If I control my commander as I cast this, I may choose both. I'm going to draw 2 cards, and I will have Mason mill 4 cards.
Yes, sir. Island, Sky Diamond, Karmic Guide, Mentor the Meek.
Okay. I will then... I'm just going to move to end step. Let's sacrifice this army. I will make another Decayed and draw a card.
On your end step, we'll just go ahead and flash out Rattle Chains. Tapping down that, and then tapping down your 5/5.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw. Play a Myriad Landscape tapped. No graveyard champions. Costs 5. Go ahead and tap 5 and play Millicent, since she costs 2 less right now.
Okay.
Whenever Millicent, Revenant, or another non-token spirit I control dies or deals combat damage to a player, make a 1/1/9 spirit creature token fly.
Okay.
So going to combat, we'll go ahead and swing Nebelgast your way for 2, and then Rattle Chains your way for 2 in the air.
I'll block.
Oh, it's flying?
4/4 flyer.
Oh, then I need to go ahead and swing 2 your way.
Okay.
Didn't realize it.
In response
Pretty good.
then to attackers, I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to go for the throat your commander, destroy target non-artifact creature.
Yeah, I've got nothing for that. Back to the command zone.
You make a spirit, and then
I will.
I have no blockers, so I will take 4 down to 25.
And I'll go ahead and pass turn.
Okay. I will untap, upkeep, draw. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for my commander. And it does have haste, and I will move to combat. With everything, Josh, the commander, is going towards you. Do you have anything with flying?
Nope.
So 5 in the air, and then 6 towards you, Mason.
Okay, I'll go ahead. The 6 flyer.
Yep.
Well, the 4.
There's a 4 and a 2,
4 and a 2.
both flying.
Both flying. I'll go ahead and take it.
Okay, I'll create 2 blood tokens on my end step. I'm not doing anything else, so I will pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Lose a life, amass 1. Draw.
I got a couple minutes.
I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For a Horde Wing Scat. Flying, other zombies I control have flying. Whenever one or more zombies I control deal combat damage to one or more of my opponents, I may draw cards equal to the number of opponents dealt damage this way. If I do, discard that many cards. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4 for an Endless Ranks of the Dead. Beginning of my upkeep, I create X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens, where X is half the number of zombies I control rounded down. I'm going to move to combat. Mason, I'm going to swing a 6/6 at you. Tyler, I'll swing 2/2 to Kate's.
Three
No.
threes, right?
Or yeah, they would be 3/3s, but I'll swing 4 commander at you, Tyler.
Only 4?
Yep.
Go ahead
And
block.
this will gain lifelink till end turn off of Dreadhorde.
Yep, so I'll go and block on that 1/1.
And I'll be back up to 25. Move to end step. I will sacrifice this army. Makes me another Decayed and draw a card. I missed this trigger. That's fine. Go ahead.
Alright. So I was going to untap.
Yep.
Draw. Play a Prairie Stream. We're going to go ahead and imprison in the moon your thing that gives creatures flying.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and pay 4 for a Field of Souls. So whenever a non-token creature is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, create a 1/1 spirit creature token with flying.
Okay.
And then I will pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Rakdos, whatever enters tapped.
Bounce line.
No, I'm not going to cast that. So that his creatures don't have flying anymore, correct?
Nope.
Correct.
All right, I'm going to move to combat, I think. Yep, I'm going to move to combat. Sacrifice 2 blood tokens. Patron of the Vein. I am going to destroy target creature. Probably this guy.
Uh-huh.
All my vampires will get +1 counters. Josh, 6. Man, that's so close to lethal commander damage. 6 commander damage. And then everything else is going towards you, Mason.
Really? So what's the numbers?
So 3, 5, and 5. So 13.
It's okay. I'll go ahead and block both of these.
Okay, so you'll take 3.
Yeah, and one of those die, I'll go ahead and make 2 spirits.
Who dies?
My 2 creatures.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, post main. That might have been a good thing to do beforehand, but it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Return target vampire from my graveyard to or wizard from my graveyard to the battlefield. we are just going to bring back this guy. Then I'm done. Pass.
All right. Also, I get 2.
Yep.
2 zombies. So I'm going to tap 1 for a soul ring. I'll have 1 colorless floating, but I'm casting Gleaming Overseer. When it enters, mass 1. Zombie tokens I control have Hexproof and Menace. 3, 4, 5. Chronal Skylord. When it enters battlefield, amass 2. Zombie tokens I control have Flying. Tap 2 for a Sky Diamond.
Here's tapped.
Yep. I have 1 mana here. That's. I don't have to do anything with.
We have
Tyler, I'm going to swing a 6/6 Flying Menace at you.
flying. Okay. Anything else?
Decay can't block anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and.
Are those all flying?
Yeah, Flying Menace.
3, 6, 9.
They're 3s, yeah. I'll swing them all at you, Tyler.
Okay.
And then they'll all die.
Okay.
And then I'll gain 6 off of lifelink. And pass turn.
All right. On the tap. Drop. Play planes. Draw 3. So go ahead and pay 7 to. No, we'll go and pass turn.
By the way, you lost 3 creatures, so these will all be 4 counters now.
And you do have flying again, so I
Yep.
guess the commander won't be an option here.
Draw.
I was really hoping you were going to kill him.
No, I couldn't.
Is that which creature has the greatest power? This
you
guy.
have 2 flyers. You got them done in 1.
That's not enough.
My
Then I
tokens
just
have
leave myself
hexproof,
open.
Tyler.
Hmm.
My tokens have hexproof.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shadow Grange Arc Fiend. Enters battlefield. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures they control. I gain life equal to the power lost this way.
So 1 and then
6.
So 7.
Yep.
What about your creature?
It was 6 from me, 1 from him. So 7.
Oh, the greatest power is 1 on your side?
Mhm.
Okay. Now I'm going to move to combat.
Who are you swinging?
Not sure yet. Actually, this needed to be like that. Your stuff is flying, right?
Mm-hmm. My tokens.
Everything at Josh.
Really?
Yeah, I can't.
You could kill him, though.
Yeah, but then I'll die.
So before blockers, I'm going to go ahead and pay 7. I'm going to play Millicent at flash speed because of Breath of the Seers. I'm going to go ahead and tap down your 3/3.
Okay. Is all your stuff flying, Tyler?
No. I'm going to tap these two and give this... Oh, crap. Every black was worth 2. Oh, man. I'm going to leave it at that. 4, so he'll be at 8, 9, 10, 11, 11.
Alright, so... How many flyers? 4?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 2 on the ground.
Your commander.
Okay.
This guy.
Okay. 8 minutes.
And that guy.
Okay. So you'll take 6.
6 off the flyer.
Are you blocking any of the grounds? If not, it's lethal.
Right. I'll block
The
this
11,
one,
11. Okay.
and then take
6,
12
12.
total.
Okay. And all your stuff will die. Which, how many creatures die?
4.
That's it.
Okay. Let's see if I can redeem myself. I'll lose 1. And I'm going to mass 1, and I'm going to make 1, 2, 2.
How many creatures died last turn? 4? 3? No, 4.
And then draw. Here's all my mana. Alright. 3. Black, black. Can I see everybody's graveyards, please?
Uh-oh.
What are you looking
Goals
for?
Night Out. For each player, choose a creature card in that player's graveyard. Put those cards on the battlefield under my control. They're black they're black zombies in addition to their other colors types, and they gain Decayed.
I'd say you want Karmic Guide. It'll return.
You have, how many do you pick? 1?
Pick 1, yes.
Just return another creature from your graveyard.
They're all vampires?
Zombies.
Oh. I mean, I don't know which one you want. 6 minutes. Yep, 6 minutes. It's taking longer than I was expecting. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
So these are all sick. One with that and that.
I mean, I created a blood token last turn. Not that it matters, really.
Let's tap 6, 7. Overseer of the Damned. When it enters battlefield, I may destroy target creature.
Commander? Okay.
And whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, I create a tap 2/2 black zombie. I'm going to tap 2 for Arcane Signet. Then I'm going to sacrifice Commander Sphere. Draw a card. Moving to combat. Tyler, I'm going to swing.
I have 1 blocker. It's an 8/4. What anything have summoning sickness?
Almost everything, yes.
Okay.
I'm just going to pass turn then.
Okay.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
Anything good?
Pay 2 for Night of the White Orchard. Whenever ETBs, I may search my library for planes if you control more lands than me.
I got 8.
9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. So nothing will happen. I'll pass turn.
Okay, untap.
Can you do it, Tyler?
I'm trying to figure that out. Draw.
Let's do it. This took a lot longer than I thought it would.
Yes, it did.
Good thing we came in at 9.
Move to combat.
Precons are slow.
Josh has so many creatures. You don't have anything to get rid of those? 1, sack, draw. Here we go. Until end of turn, creatures you control gain menace, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library face down. You may look at that card as long as it remains exiles. You can spend mana as though it were any color. So everything has menace.
Yep.
So how many creatures do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So it's not lethal if you block everything except this guy. Do you have anything that's flying?
A lot.
Everything?
Yes.
Okay.
Almost everything.
Yeah, you have to block everything except him. They're all going to die, probably, because these are all 14 and 15 power each. So
Okay, 2 there.
Two minutes.
Except for flying, I don't have very much flying.
Everything up top's flying. How many flyers do you have? Do you have 8 flyers?
No.
That's lethal.
Yeah.
I can tell you that right now.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
I'll let it go. I should have drawn my card first. Aether Spouts.
Okay. So I'm going to gain...
That made me so mad.
12 life.
12 life.
Yeah, I think that's right. Post main.
Not if I
1,
scoop.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these all have a ton of more counters now because
Yeah.
all the stuff that died. So
Except for I scooped, though.
here you go.
All right. Untap. Draw.
Do you have anything that can get rid of it?
And I'm out.
Yeah.
Midnight clock. Pass turn.
Untap. Swing. Do you have enough blockers?
I don't. I think that's game here.
All right. Cool. Whew.
Good game,
Barely
gentlemen.
made it with 1 minute on the clock.
Yeah.